Hey, what's up everyone, Ollie here. So this is the new LG C1, their new 2021 model. So this setup that I have right now is actually just temporary. I just have it set up in here because I've recently acquired a new office space. That TV will be going there. But right now for this video, I just have it set up in here. So the design. The first thing that I noticed when unboxing the TV is just how absurdly thin it is. It blew me away at how thin it is. I was really surprised. I was actually very sort of cautious with it because I thought, hey, I could break this quite easily. But thankfully it's pretty tough, it's pretty resilient. You know, I've been moving it around, putting the TV stand on it and stuff like that, and I've had no issues. But the design of it is just incredible. You can actually see how thin it is here compared to my phone. The bulk of the hardware actually sits in the lower third of the TV. That's where the brains of the TV are, the processor, all the connections, all that sort of stuff. It's in the lower third of the TV. Most people shouldn't have any issues with wall mounting it. I think this TV would look really good wall mounted. I have it on the stand right now, and the stand is very sturdy. It has this nice sort of silvery greyish finish to it as well on the front, and then on the back it sort of comes out a little bit, has quite a bit of weight just to hold the TV up. And yeah, like I said, the design of this TV is absolutely phenomenal. There's also a new remote this year, and it's a great example of how a remote should be. It has all the buttons you need, and each of them have quite a satisfying click. You can get around the UI by using the circular part of the remote, which has up, down, left and right, or you can use the cursor, which can be used to sort of just point at the screen, and you can put the cursor wherever you like and click whatever you like to. So of course, one of the key features of the LG C1 is that it's an OLED TV. Being an OLED, it means each individual pixel can turn on and off, giving you incredible contrast ratio. That means the blacks are actually black because the individual pixel itself would be completely turned off. OLED TVs are different from your standard LED TVs because LED TVs usually use much fewer LEDs to light portions of the screen instead of lighting each individual pixel. I can't express enough how great OLED is. It really is just a very different experience from using a standard LED TV, especially when you have all the lights off, you have a dark room, and you're watching a movie, watching a TV show that's been shot very cinematically. It's just such a great experience. The LG C1 also has LG's 4th generation processor, which uses deep learning algorithms to detect the content on your TV and optimize it, such as upscaling your content, adjusting the brightness to the room and surroundings, and adjusting the sound. This new processor also helps with the new updated UI of WebOS. Zipping around the UI is very fast, which is usually the most frustrating part of other TVs, but I'm glad LG have nailed it. It supports all of the apps that you would expect when it comes to things like Netflix and Amazon, other sort of video services. And the great thing is the TV will actually automatically change the picture mode depending on the content you're watching. The picture modes include standard, eco, cinema, sports, game, filmmaker mode, expert bright and expert dark. Filmmaker mode and the expert modes are the ones that I use the most to get the most natural look when I'm watching TV shows and movies. There's also Dolby Vision, so if you watch any content that supports it, it will automatically switch to it, which is great. The C1 also supports Dolby Atmos to give you great sound quality, and I was actually pleasantly surprised by the sound that comes out of this TV. They're downward firing, which is ideal if you have this TV on a stand. Obviously, it's still not going to be as good as a proper sound system, but like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. Okay, so I want to quickly run through the settings on the TV itself. Once you actually go into the settings, you have your picture modes. You can select your various picture modes, a bunch of them here. You can select whichever one you want. You can change the aspect ratio. You can also go into advanced settings, go into things like brightness. There's a lot that you can change here. Same with color, clarity. You have your super resolution mode. If we keep going through, you can also apply to all inputs, making it quite easy. And you can reset as well. There's also a blue light filter. So if you have sort of issues with eye issues or whatever, eye fatigue, you can use a blue light filter to get rid of any sort of blue light. There's also various sound modes. I currently have it on the AI Sound Pro. You can also, of course, change your sound out. You can even connect up to a wireless speaker if that's what you're looking to. And the great thing is this TV also supports multiple speakers. So you can have it going out to an optical out, but also coming out through the TV as well. Advanced settings, Dolby Atmos of course, automatic volume adjustment, great for when suddenly things become loud, maybe an ad or something else. Bunch of more controls here. There's a lot of options here, it's great. Your general options, AI service, so you can have upscaling, things like that, brightness, sound again, voice recognition settings. You can also adjust programs, devices, network, your system information, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, very simple, very easy. LG have made it quite easy so that you can adjust picture settings, sound settings whilst you're watching your content, which is great because then you can actually see the impact it has right there on the screen. The game optimizer. So one of the best features and one of the best selling points for me is the game mode on the LG C1. Being able to hook up next gen consoles, being able to play my PC games and stuff like that, it's an absolutely great experience. All 4 HDMI ports support HDMI 2.1 and the TV has a refresh rate of 120 Hz. It also supports G-Sync and FreeSync, perfect for when I want to hook up my PC and play any games from my PC. With the 1 millisecond response time, you could easily play fast-paced shooters on this if you really wanted to. The performance is very impressive. I can also hook up my PS5 knowing that I'll get the best experience. Playing games like The Last of Us 2 is really fantastic on this TV. This game supports HDR and can do 4K at 60 frames per second. And on an OLED like this, it really is just on another level. Another great feature of the LG C1 is that it has Alexa and Google Assistant support. So if you have sort of smart tech around your home, you want to control it and stuff like that, you can just use the remote because the remote has a microphone built in. You know, say Alexa, Google Assistant, whatever you're using, and just control any smart home sort of devices around your house, which is great. I feel like LG have really nailed the sort of design, functionality, everything that you'd want in a TV, all in one package. It's great for movies and TV shows. If you're someone who loves watching movies and TV shows and wants to get the best experience, you can't really get any better than OLED. But then at the same time, if you're into your gaming, you like to do PC gaming, next gen gaming with the new PlayStation, with the new Xbox, whatever it may be, you can get the best experience with a TV like this as well. And of course, the design is just incredible. The design is one of my favorite parts, the thinness of it, the thin bezels, just the whole look of it, very minimalist, clean design. It looks awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.